As you can see, I have all sorts of different colors and shades in here. They recommend a hook size for each weight.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't done so yet, please take a second to subscribe so I can keep the channel going. Today we're going to be talking about jigs and several reasons why you should make your own. It's going to be a good one. Stay tuned. So one of the main reasons you want to make your own jigs is for options. As you can see, I've poured several different size and shape heads here. Today I'm going to start with a 1/2 ounce Arky head that I made, with a pretty stout hook in it, because I'm going to be throwing it around some docks. But there are all sorts of molds that you can get for jigs. Arky and football are the ones I use the most, and I'm going to put one together for you and show you another reason. Reason number 2 is color options. As you can see, I have all sorts of different colors and shades in here. Today I'm going to be making some root beer, and I think that's peanut butter and jelly. It's a good time of year for this color skirt, so we're going to put one of those together real quick. But the options are endless when you make your own jigs. Alright guys, so when you're making a skirt, I usually use 2 layers. Slam on top of each other. Just kind of spin them up into a point. And run them into this little tube here. With the rubber collars, I just thread it on. Run it up in there as far as you can get it. Usually to this line right here. Doesn't matter if you can't get all the way, because you can slide the collar down the layers. I'll show you. Just like this. Just grab it, slide it down your skirt layers like that. It's probably good, but I always use rubber skirt collars, and the reason for that is I can make skirts on the water if I need to adjust some sort of a color or a shade or change to rubber. But I always use rubber collars. It's also better for skipping, because you can work the collar or the strands of the skirt around the jig head, so you can leave the bottom of the jig head exposed, and it'll make it skip better. Take your scissors, clip the ends off, just like that. Get this one over here. Just like that. Now we're ready to put it on the jig. Wet the collar a little bit. And pull these strands apart. And you're ready to thread it onto the jig. I'm going to put brown up because I want, or peanut butter and jelly up, because I want more of the brown peanut butter and jelly color facing up. And you're just going to slide that up onto your jig head. Just like that. Now you've got a complete jig. I like a smaller profile this time of year, so I'm gonna trim the skirt up to the bottom of the hook, just like that. And that one's ready to go. Let's go see if we can catch a fish on it. So the knot I usually tie for a jig is the same knot that I use for almost everything else. I use it because I trust it, and it's simple. It's just an improved clinch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 through this loop, back through that loop. Very simple. Wet the knot, cinch it down, and you are not going to break that unless you come in contact with something that's going to shear it. For the trailer, 75 to 80% of the time I'm throwing a Menace because it's good basically all year and it gets bit. It's, in my opinion, the best over-the-counter trailer for a jig that you're going to skip. You can swim this trailer, you can drag it. It does a lot of things well. Clip a little bit off, just slide it up on there. The next reason is hook options. With these molds, they recommend a hook size for each weight. 3/0, 4/0, 5/0, but you can fit a 3, 4, or 5/0 in any of these cavities. So you can have different weight jig heads with different size hooks. And that can be a big deal when you're fishing lakes that have, you know, multi-species, largemouth, smallmouth, spotted bass. And the gauge of the hook you can also change if you're using a football jig mold. But that's a big plus of making your own jigs. Last but not least, the number one reason you should make your own jigs is to save some money. If you look on the internet at the price of jigs, or you've bought some lately, you'll see that they range from $5 to $10, and you can make a jig for basically $1 a piece. So save yourself some money and make some jigs. Let's go catch a few. Nice one on the jig. Took a little while. It's on the Do It Arky homemade jig. Nice fat spot, probably 2 something. Nice one. Come on, buddy. You ain't that. You're pretty big. Nice one on the homemade football jig there.